It's so nice to de-stress.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But what...
Next on the agenda. No touching. Incoming.
Rise! Quake!
Someone needs assistance. Here we go. Next on the... This is long overdue. Time to clean up. We're way behind schedule. Next up, born of ice and frost. All hail. Brace yourself. This is long overdue. As a dude, blaze over. Steady as stone. Let's play. Access denied. Has a good night. Don't blink. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Incoming! No staying on time. Think you can get away? No touching. We're way behind. Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Blaze over. No touching. Next on the agenda. Think you can get away? Speed of light. Access denied. Forex weapons. Next on the agenda. night. Nowhere to hide. Someone needs assistance. Steady as stone. Let's play. We're way beyond. Born of ice and frost. Better gliding disaster. Rex Lapis! Think you can get away? We're way behind schedule. Time for Teyvat. Winter gliding. All hail! Access denied. Steady as stone. I'll catch him. We're way beyond. As a dutiful maid wound. Blaze over. Next on the agenda. Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda. This is long overdue.
Osmantha. Dodge this!
We're way behind schedule. Blaze over. Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda. Access denied. For Rex Lapis. This is long overdue.
I will have order.
We're waiting up. Access denied. Next on.
Freeze!
We're waiting up. No touching. Access denied. Born of ice and frost. Blaze over.
This is order.
No touching. This is long overdue. Next on the agenda.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
We're way behind schedule.
No time to lose.
Born of ice and frost. We're way. Access denied. Next on the Born of ice and frost. This is long overdue.
Solidify. I'm quite impressed.
Next, no touching. Next on.
Solidify!
Blaze over. Access denied.
I will have order.
We're way behind schedule. All hail. Next on the agenda, no touching. We're way behind schedule.
Stabilize! Order!
Born of ice and frost.
Cool it.
No touching. Next on the agenda.
Rise!
Free.
Blaze over.
Solidify!
Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda. This is long overdue. Access denied. All hail. Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda. No touching. This is long overdue.
Have order.
Incoming. We're way behind. Blaze over.
Gather.
No touching. All hail. Next on the agenda. Born of ice and frost. Blaze over. Next on the agenda, access denied. Glaze over. Next on the agenda.
No time to...
Quake! Rise!
Speed of light.
Rise! Quake! Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where
Come
are
on,
those
enough
who
procrastinating.
share the
Let's
memory?
go.
Solidify!
Time for takeoff.
Solidify!
No touching. For Rex Lapis.
Push your luck. Cool it.
Order guide!
Wait for some ice and frost. Glaze over.
Stabilize! This is order!
We're waiting. For Rex Lapis. No touching. We're way behind schedule. Glaze over. No touching. side. Next on the agenda... If you lie on the grass, you... feel the heartbeat of the world. Huh?
Join? Join me!
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not picky. However you do it.
Huh?
$300 a bottle. Only 300. wind traces.
We're way behind schedule. Huh? It's so nice to de-stress. way behind schedule.
Fountain spirits, please come to me again.
Next on the agenda... Next on the agenda... If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
Join me! Give Windtrace a go! Trace a go.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda, healthy body, healthy mind.
Give Windtrace a go.
Next on the agenda, We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
Join me! Give Windtrace a go!
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda, Born of Ice and Fire.
Join me.
We're way behind schedule.
Ancient alchemy, truly.
It's so nice to de-stress. Today's recommendation.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange water.
No wonder you were master. Hard work is all.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. Give me a moment to compose myself. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. I can't wait any longer!
Evil shall be dispersed. Boring.
Don't blink! Hey! Nowhere to hide. Time to clean up. needs assistance. Boba, get them! Hey! Nice and spicy. Speed up out of the frying pan. Incoming. Cut to the chase.
Lament! Here!
As per our contract. We're way behind schedule. All tasks have been handed out. Ah, how relaxing.
Hey, who's that skulking around?
As I gaze out upon the sea, prose wells up inside of me.
Please, show me your...
Oh, I think I may have...
I see.
First
Free
running.
or infested. A toast to our success.
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Oh,
Leo has really got a lot going for it.
oh.
Try
I
something
think I
new at the
may have
ramen restaurant.
overeaten.
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Wow. Leo has really got a lot going for it.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Ugh, too salty.
Next on the agenda...
People must
Cheap
have
and
iron
tasty chop
stomachs.
suey!
Did I save this
Nero's
money?
really
We're way behind schedule.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Next on the agenda...
Hey there. Don't be shy. Prose wells up inside of me.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda...
Add as
When you're high up, haven't you?
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
A thesis on chivalry. Favonia's bladework fundamentals. So much to learn before the exam. How will I ever get through everything? Oh, honorary knight! Long time no see. Anything you need me to take care of? Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. It has been quite a while since we last met, hasn't it? I've been busy preparing for my exam. Other than for work and training, I've barely left the library. The exam is drawing nearer and nearer, but there just seems to be an endless amount of material to review. Right. The Knights of Avonia's selection exam. Oh, even though I've already worked for the Knights as a maid for some time, I still need to pass this exam to officially become a knight. It's just that I've failed several times in the past. I still don't know if I can make it this time. Study, buddy. No, that won't be necessary. This is my exam, and I'm taking it to fulfill my dream. Any obstacles I face are mine to overcome. Plus, there is still some time to go before the exam arrives. Well, you're the honorary knight of Mondstadt. It won't do for me to take up so much of your time. But on the day of the exam, if you happen to be free... Based on the night's schedule, I think it should be half a year from now. But it's just half a year. Don't you think that's quite soon? Even though there is still some time, if I don't make good use of it, it will disappear. I've planned my schedule carefully. If I sleep 2 hours less each day and finish my work 1 hour earlier, then there's always coffee if I feel sleepy, and I have some candy on hand just in case I ever feel low on energy. No, it won't. I've made sure to allocate time for training, too. After all, combat is also assessed as part of the examination. Did I get too worked up all of a sudden? My vision seems a bit blurry. No, I still have training tomorrow. I must freshen up. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now. But every time I think of the exam, I get so nervous. Only studying or training helps to relieve it a little. But in the end, I keep finding new ways in which I'm not prepared. And that makes me even more nervous. Oh, you mean studying isn't the only preparation I should be doing? Oh, if I don't overcome my fear of the exam, I will just repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Whenever I encounter something unexpected, I can't think straight. And whenever I start worrying that I might fail again... Take some more exams? Would that really help me? It's true that the more I study, the more unprepared I feel. It's inevitable that I'll run into something unexpected. But if I can simulate the atmosphere of an exam, then I can learn how to cope with it. But where would I even go to take one? The Adventurers Guild? You can get stronger just by passing their exam? Oh, that sounds a little difficult to... Well, since it's recommended by the honorary knight, then I have to give it a try.
We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. You wish to take an exam? Please wait while I verify your adventure record and the status of your recent commission.
Sorry, Miss Catherine. Actually, I am the one who wishes to take the exam.
Oh, Noelle. You are finally ready to join the Adventurers Guild? Wonderful. I will process your application at once.
No. I just want to take an exam for the experience. Right now, I don't have any plan to become an adventurer.
I see. What a pity. Our exams are only available to official members of the guild. The content of each exam is determined based on the adventurer's individual experience and commission status. As such, I am unfortunately unable to arrange for... However, since you just want to experience what an exam is like, perhaps you can talk to Cyrus, the branch master. As it happens, he has recently been working on a new entrance exam for the guild. It has not yet been approved for official use. Perhaps you could give it a trial run. Indeed. Although the entrance exam does have something to do with you joining the guild. You can ask Branchmaster Cyrus if you require more details. He should be at Angelshare right now drafting the syllabus. He said he gets more inspired when he's there. We don't yet know what's included in the syllabus. Others in the guild have produced several drafts, but all of them were rejected by Cyrus.
It sounds as if I'll have a good chance of running into something unexpected. Yes, let's! Oh, I wonder what will be on the exam.
One can hear your voice.
Hunt down 3 ruin guards. Could it be a little too difficult? Hunt down 3 boars in the forest. Nay, oh, it's you. And Noelle, I see.
Hello, Mr. Cyrus. Are you working on the exam syllabus?
Don't get me started. Since the Travelers solved the Storm Terror crisis and became Mondstadt's hero, a whole load of young people got excited and decided to join the adventurers. But most of them have no experience at all. They can't even handle a single slime without getting all battered and bruised in the process.
That sounds like a good idea, no? This way the adventurers won't get hurt so easily.
Yes, but if the exam is too difficult, no one will want to join. A few scrapes and bruises is nothing a strong will can't compensate for. Anyway, I already rejected 2 drafts, and now I'm working on a 3rd one myself. It's absolutely crucial that I get the difficulty level right. If only someone could give it a test run. At least then I could decide where the upper limit of difficulty should be.
Then, Mr. Cyrus, may I give it a try? I am very interested in experiencing the adventurer's entrance exam.
Oh? Noelle, you mean you want to take the adventurer's entrance exam? Ha ha! That's fantastic! Well, if it's you, Noelle, even with every challenge at the highest difficulty, you shouldn't have any problem at all.
Yes. Please make sure they are the most difficult.
Excellent! That's the spirit of a true adventurer. Now, first, since adventurers often work in groups, you are welcome to invite others to assist you during the exam. If the traveler is willing, please join Noelle. Indeed. Second, there are 3 parts to the exam, which are basic knowledge, survival skills, and a combat exercise. You only need to pass 2 out of 3 parts to succeed in the exam. But of course, Noelle should find she has no trouble getting a perfect score. And finally, remember at all times that being an adventurer takes courage and resilience. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Add Astra Abyssosque.
Ha ha! That's the spirit. Without further ado, let's start part 1. Basic knowledge. A true adventurer must be well-versed in all sorts of relevant knowledge to handle whatever may come their way. I will ask you 3 questions. You may discuss among yourselves first before give question 1. An adventurer must be well acquainted with their environment to make sure they can obtain any resources they need. Tell me, which of the following local specialties of Mondstadt cannot be found near Wolvendom? Dandelion seeds, calla lilies, windwheel asters, or small lampgrass?
Wolvendom. I remember reading that there are wolf hooks everywhere, but the book made no specific mention of any other plants. No, I must approach this question differently. Is there anything here that requires specific environmental conditions in order to grow? Conditions that Wolvendom cannot provide?
Ooh, I'm afraid that's the wrong answer. On to question 2. An adventurer must always learn from their experience and keep track of everything they encounter in the form of a diary. There is a famous adventurer who once went exploring all over Liyue. Thanks to the notes he took of each location that he went, young adventurers are now able to plan ahead and avoid the dangers there. What is the name of this adventurer?
Learning from experience, writing diaries. It seems like adventuring requires constant self-reflection, just like studying. Regarding this adventurer, I do believe I have read about him. He even made his mark on Dragonspine. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, what a pity. You were so close, but not quite close enough. Never mind, eh? Last question. Let's have some fun with this one. The most terrifying domain for adventurers from Mondstadt. All that awaits you there is a sea of ashes and the deathly silence in the air. So, what is the name of this taboo territory?
A sea of ashes, a windless land. What could it be?
Correct! Keep this name in mind. Someday, you too will pass through this domain. Are the questions too difficult? If even Noel wasn't up to the task. Never mind. Don't worry too much. This was just testing your rote learning ability anyway. It wouldn't be much practical help on an adventure. But be warned, things start to get a little trickier in the survival skills test. Now, go and prepare yourselves. Meet me at Good Hunter when you think you're ready.
Next on the agenda.
Okay, let's begin part 2 of the entrance exam.
Ready and willing, Mr. Cyrus.
Staying well-fed and making sure to prepare sufficient food supplies is a key survival skill for adventurers. That's why the second part of the exam is to prepare a food item fit for an emergency out in the wild. Firstly, the ingredients must be easily accessible in the wilderness. Secondly, preparation and cooking must be quick and easy. Thirdly, well, the food item in question must be able to help someone in dire straits to bounce back from the brink and regain their strength. So go ahead, cook something full of passion and packed with flavor. Just bring it to me whenever it's ready. Noel, I await your dish with the greatest of anticipation.
Simple ingredients, easy to cook, helps you rally. Honorary Knight, do you have any idea? Mondstadt grilled fish. You have a point. All it needs is a fish fillet and some... Okay then, once it's ready, let's take it over to Mr. Cyrus. We can always change our minds if we have a better idea. One must be careful not to act too hastily when taking an exam.
Oh, you're ready to go? Don't be too hasty now. You still have time to prepare. Use it wisely. Steak! Steak! Ha ha ha! Hands down the top choice of a true adventurer. Simple ingredients, highly nutritious, and most importantly, all you need to cook it is an open flame. And when it's not an emergency, adding a bit of seasoning makes it even better. Succulent and juicy, crispy on the outside and tender.
Really? If you like it so much, I can always make a few more.
Not at all. I was merely contemplating having a celebratory libation on Noel's behalf. In any case, congratulations on passing part 2 of the exam. Up next, go get yourself ready. Then meet me at Bright Crown Canyon.
We're way behind schedule.
Ad Astra Abysosk, and welcome to the third and final part of your exam. Are you ready?
Please, begin. I am ready.
Good. Now, the most important skill set for an adventurer is, of course, combat skills. Ferocious monsters, dangerous machines. Only in the heat of battle against your enemy does that surge of adrenaline really kick in. This is the last part of the exam. Defeat the nearby ruin gods as quickly as you can. I will be watching from here. Give them all you've got, Noel.
Okay. This time, I am confident I will pass.
This is long overdue.
Don't blink! I must... Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
Disappear! Here! Worthless!
No touching.
Honorary Knight! I did it! Not entirely. Whenever I've taken an exam in the past, I always get nervous and I can't control it. I know that it's just like in training, but I always end up worrying I might fail. But not this time. This time, it seems I was able to remain calm. Somehow, having you by my side is soothing. It must be because you are here with me that I was able to complete the exam. Thank you. Thank you. On the day of the real exam, if, and I mean only if, great, oh maybe, just maybe, things will be different this time.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, back already? Seems like. Even the third part of the exam is a walk in the park for you. Now, please allow me to announce the results of your adventurer's entrance examination. You successfully passed the exam! Oh, and you were so close to getting a perfect score, it feels like a missed opportunity. But if even Noel could not get the perfect score, then maybe I still need to adjust the difficulty level a little further. Yes, the barrier to entry must be lowered to cater to the newcomers. Then we can raise the difficulty at a later stage. Oh,
I didn't get a perfect score?
hey now, first things first. Allow me to congratulate you on what was nevertheless a sterling performance in your exam. Noel?
Where did I go wrong? Is there any hope for me to improve? If I could start over. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Cyrus, what were you saying just now? I was a little lost in my own thoughts.
I was about to ask whether you would have the time to visit the guild with me.
I do apologize, Mr. Cyrus. I must get back to my exam preparation. If I don't review my mistakes, I will only repeat them the next time I run into the same problem. It seems I still have lots to learn. I will head back to the library now and continue studying.
Noel, you already passed your exam. What do you need to study for? I see. Well, when you get back, would you mind going to the library and checking on Noel? I hope my exam hasn't affected her mood. How can I get the exam to the right difficulty level?
Mustn't fall asleep. Oh, sorry, I zoned out a little. I didn't notice you there. I've summarized my experiences from the mock exam and created a new reading list. Getting to know Mondstadt's geography and a 1-minute history of adventuring in Mondstadt. Oh, there's so much I can learn from them. And then there's eating well in Mondstadt. I never realized there were so many ways to cook in the wild. Oh, and also self-defense. The art of down-to-earth dialogue with monsters. The combat approach of adventurers is definitely worth further study. The only thing is, there's so much to get through. Will I... But... What if this is the one time they do come up? What then? What if they ask me how to rescue an adventurer? Or how best to collaborate with the Adventurers Guild? If I neglect these topics now, I may live to regret it later. It looks like every second I have between now and my exam is going to count.
Gusha Biat?
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
A thesis on chivalry. Favonia's bladework fundamentals. So much to learn before the exam. How will I ever get through it? Oh, honorary knight. Long time no see. I don't? I'm sorry to make you worry on my account. I've been busy preparing for my exam. Other than for work and training, I've barely left the The exam is drawing nearer and nearer, but they're just right. The Knights of Favonia's selection exam. Even though I've already worked for the Knights as a maid for some time, I still need to pass this exam to officially become a knight. It's just that I've failed several times in the past. No, thank you. I could take care of myself. This is my exam, and I'm taking it to fulfill my dream. Any obstacles I face are mine to overcome. Plus, there is still some time to go before the exam arrives. Well, you're the honorary knight of Mondstadt. It won't do for me to take up so... But, on the day of the exam, if you happen to be... based on the knight's schedule, I think it should be... But it's just half a year. Don't you think that's quite soon? Even though there is still some time, if I don't make good use of it, it will... I've planned my schedule carefully. If I sleep 2 hours less each day and finish my work 1 hour earlier, then as long as I spend all... Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy, and I have some candy on hand just in case I ever feel low on energy. No, it won't. I've made sure to allocate time for training, too. After all, combat is also assessed as part of the examination. Did I get too worked up all of a sudden? My vision seems a bit No. I still have training tomorrow. I must freshen up. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. But every time I think of the exam, I get so nervous. But in the end, I keep finding new ways in which I'm not prepared. You mean a change of location? Yes, staying in the Knight's headquarters and in the library all the time. But where else could I go? The Cat's Tail? Or the Angel's Share? Or perhaps somewhere away from the city? I could even make some muffins, grab some napkins, and make a picnic out of it. A trip? To Liyue? Oh, I couldn't possibly justify that. In the time... You really think I shouldn't limit myself to Mondstadt? Maybe you're right. Mondstadt is symbolized by the wind. But my vision is a Geo one. Maybe visiting the nation built by the Geo Archon. Very well.
Biat.
I can't believe I've really come all the way to Liyue. Wow! The architecture here is so unique, and there are so many people around. But somehow, I feel like I'm constantly being watched. No, please don't make fun of me. You shouldn't make jokes like that in public. People may hear you and get the wrong idea. How strange. Back in Mondstadt, I never feel shy around strangers. But over here, I feel so tense. It's probably because I'm in a completely different environment. I don't know how I should act to make sure... And speaking of, I heard that it's customary to eat with chopsticks back in Mondstadt. I've previously provided chopsticks to visitors from Liyue, but I've never used them myself. Oh, I hope I won't become a laughingstock. Huh? Oh, I was just thinking aloud. Don't worry about it. My time here in Liyue is precious. I should make good use of it to study. True. If I offended the locals by not knowing their customs, I wouldn't have the chance to learn from them. Then, okay. Let's start by learning about the local cuisine. Do you have any suggestions? Okay. If it comes recommended by you, I'm excited to find out what kind of food it is.
If it isn't the Traveler, what would you like to order today? Wanmin Restaurant will cook it just how you like it. Oh, is this a new customer you brought with you? Based on Madam's attire, even a Knight of Favonius will travel all the way to Liyue just to try Wanmin Restaurant's cooking.
Knight of Favonius? Oh, I'm not...
I'm just joking, of course. You must be in Liyue on official business. But anyway, while you're here in Liyue, I can confidently say that you won't regret stopping by Wanmin Restaurant to try our tasty...
That's not what I meant.
Not what you meant? Oh, I see. I suppose you must be looking for Liyue Pavilion or Sinuhe Kiosk. Most first-time visitors have only heard of these two places. I just didn't expect the Knights of Favonius to be the same...
What I meant was, I am not an official Knight of Favonius. I'm just a knight in training, currently serving as a maid.
Goodness, they really distinguish between knights to that degree? Well, anyway, as long as you dine at Wanmin Restaurant, rest assured you will leave here a satisfied customer. Since this is your first time in Liyue, perhaps you're not used to chopsticks yet. If so, might I recommend the grilled tigerfish? If I tone down the spice a little, it should be perfect for the Mondstadt palate.
I want to learn about the Liyue diet. Adjusting the dish to accommodate what I'm used to seems to defeat the purpose of coming here.
Oh, you want to try something with more of a local flavor? Well, in that case, you've got to try our signature dish, Black, the only thing is, you can't really eat it without using chopsticks. And the level of spice is not for everyone. I pour oil into a hot pan, throw in a big handful of Jueyun chilies, and stir-fry them to release the flavor. Then, I sprinkle in some powder.
Phew! I can already feel the spiciness just by listening to your description. But if I give up so soon, how can I learn to overcome future obstacles? It's just a harmless bit of chili pepper. Chef Mao?
Great. Please have a seat. One blackback perch stew coming right up.
I'm fine. It's certainly very spicy, but once you get over that... What surprised me is how the freshness of the fish still shines through. The next time I entertain guests from Liyue, I wonder if I'll be able to prepare such delicious food for them. Really? Then let me bake some muffins for you when we get back.
Wow, you've already finished? How do you feel? Even locals rarely finish the dish so quickly.
Oh, it was very good. Thank you, Chef Mao.
Ah, you're very welcome. Seeing customers satisfied is my greatest pleasure. But I must say, I really didn't expect you to drink the soup. It's so spicy that most people here in Liyue can't even handle.
The soup? We weren't supposed to drink it? Oh, yes, let's. Next time I eat in Liyue, I'll be sure to check how each dish is meant to be consumed first. Oh, that sounds like ironwork going on over there. Is it a blacksmith? From the kind of weapons made here, I should be able to learn something about the local combat style. Will you come with me to the blacksmith so I can... Oh, great! It's almost like you're the host and I'm your guest. As a maid, I can't help but feel a little guilty.
Should I save this money or invest it?
We're way behind schedule.
Wow! Just from looking at these weapons, I can tell they have great power. Well, this is the nation built by the Geo-Archon, after all. Oh, I wonder how Favonia's blade work could be applied to these weapons, and what kind of modifications would be needed. Yes, and even though I'm just thinking through problems as I always do, I don't feel as nervous as I did when I was in Mondstadt.
Hey! You over there! What are you...
Huh? What's wrong, little boy?
Who you calling little boy? I'm a mighty warrior. I see you with your strange attire, acting all mysterious, lording around the ironmongers.
I'm not up to anything.
Huh. You can't hide it from me. I see the way you look at those weapons. See, you must be planning to sneak over and steal a couple of blades when the man's not looking, huh? Well, I'm warning you. Quit while...
Yes, that's right. In any case, my weapon of choice is the greatsword. And I don't see any of those here.
Greatsword, huh? Well, you got one thing right. The man refuses to show anyone his greatsword in the store. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I still don't think I can trust you. That's not true. No greatsword can outshine the mighty Dugu longsword. And one day, I'm gonna get my Geovision. So, I'm not jealous. Who said anything about being jealous? Huh.
The cat is out of the bag. All right then, if you insist. Please be careful with them. Don't hurt yourself.
You're really gonna let me have a look? Wow, Wow, that glow, it really is a Geovision. And this sword is so heavy, I can't hold it. It's not fair. If only I were a bit bigger.
Be patient, you'll get there. Besides, I'm sure your dream will come true one day.
It's clear to me now. You bear a Geovision. You must be a fabled knight of Favonius.
Huh?
I must accept that the Knights of Favonius of Mondstadt live up to their name. As surely as the hills are green and the rivers flow into the sea, our paths will cross again.
Wait, Oh, he's gone. I do hope there are no further misunderstandings today. Children in Leola have these dreams too. I never would have thought. When I was little, the other Mondstadt kids and I always used to imagine what kinds of visions we would have when we grew up. Anyway, what's next? Should we visit Leola's harbor or take... Yes. If we plan to explore further, let's take a short break first.
Wow. Leo's really good.
Oh, you must be from Mondstadt. Looking at your outfit, you don't seem to be an ordinary civilian. You must be an illustrious knight of Favonius. Pardon my directness. My name is Iron Tongue Tian, and I was hoping that you could help me out.
Oh, hold on. I'm really sorry. I am not yet an official knight, but just a maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Maid? Of the knights? A maid knight? Oh, now that is genuinely intriguing. Miss, if you're willing to help me out, as you can see, I have been a local storyteller here for a long time, and, well, my audience is starting to tire of hearing the same old stories over. When I saw this young lady show up just now, I was quite awestruck by her, so much so that I was suddenly inspired. However, inspiration is just the start. I still need some material to work with. I do occasionally hear anecdotes about the Knights of Favonius doing the rounds here in Liyue, but they're mostly unreliable.
But I am still not a knight yet.
Don't worry about all that. As the saying goes, the story should be inspired by life, but larger than life.
Honorary knight, I'm a little conflicted. What should I do? Although I should always lend a hand to anyone in need, it would be dishonest for me to pretend to be a real knight.
You understand me. Miss, rest assured that I will not put you in a difficult spot. All I'm asking you to do is to come with me to the countryside and show me some of your blade work. Let me see.
Well, okay then, if it's just providing some initial source material.
I heard earlier from the Millilith that some hilly churls have been wreaking havoc in the countryside. Ooh, let's head over there. This looks to be the place. But it seems our timing is off.
Oh, if the hilly churls are not around, does that mean you can't get any source material?
Not necessarily. Look at all the things they left here. Miss...
Cleaning up? But the hilly churls could return at any moment. Mr. Tian, please...
Okay. The knight's meticulous mind attended to each and every detail.
Oh, you're taking note? Cleaning up a camp. I guess I do this kind of thing all the time. So it should be okay to...
Wonderful! I'll call this one the Indomitable Sword of Favonius.
churls are back! Mr. Tian, please, be careful!
Sensational. I will call that one the yes, it's coming to me now. With the prescience of a prophet, the knight foresaw the precise moment of the hilly churl's return. And, oh, this is all great material. It's just a pity that the only enemies are these hilly churls. I've got it. Would the two of you be able to give me some kind of memento?
Mementos?
That's right. Mementos. Though the story is a work of fiction, the more some sort of battle trophy to display before the audience, would
Okay, so something like a hilly churl mask?
If it's all the same to you, I was thinking more along the lines of, well, maybe, yes, you've got it. You really understand where I'm coming from. I've heard that there's a very common component in I should write down my new ideas before I forget. Oh, such mighty power, so battered and bruised. I just...
Embellish it? Even further? Well, as long as I have been able to help you with your creative process.
Of course you have. Okay, I know where I'm going with this story now. I need to get back and start writing. Oh, and if the two of you have any free time later, stop by Third Round Knockout and you can hear...
Oh, I wonder how Mr. Tian's story will turn out in the end. For some reason, why don't we go back to Liyue Harbor and listen for our...
With a roar like thunder, iron clashed with iron. Then 4 gigantic fists came pounding into the ground with a force beyond what could be put into words. Such unthinkable power could easily cleave a stone peak right off the top of a mountain. Any ordinary human would either be torn to pieces in an instant, or at the very least, suffer in despair. But not so the knight from beyond the border. She did not flinch in the face of the flying iron fists, but sank instead into a low, fighting... Moments later, there was a deep and dull thud as the dust dispersed to reveal 2 pairs of iron claws lying. The knight barely had time to catch her breath before a dark shadow leaped up before her into the sky, blotting out the sun and turning day into night. But she was no ordinary knight, and in her heart she declared, I have nothing to fear. With an almighty battle cry, she unleashed the indomitable sword of Favonius. Beams of golden light shone out in all directions.
One night against 2 ruin guards? And a ruin hunter? Surely that must be an exaggeration.
I suppose these stories are supposed to be taken with a grain of salt.
Is this about me? What is he talking about? Oh no, this won't do. I must ask him to rewrite the story.
Hard to believe? Then feast your eyes on this. This is solid proof of the Maid Knight's journey to Liyue. A fragment of a ruin god's armor, cut from its carcass by a blow of her blade in the midst of her...
That is part of a ruin guard. A friend of a relative in the Millelith told me about these.
It's real, all right. Look at the cuts on it. Fresh from the battlefield.
I must explain to Mr. Tien. Honesty, modesty. These are the virtues cherished by the knight.
Hey, will you look at that? That girl over there looks uncannily similar to the knight from the store.
Oh, I'd say more than just similar. She's the spitting image. Oh, should we get an autograph? Oh, it's definitely her.
Huh? Oh, okay.
And so, the knight went west from Stonegate with her sword in hand and scaled the mountains of a vast new land. A legend from the moment she set foot in Liyue. Tales of the adventures of the Maid Knight would be talked about for hundreds.
Try your luck betting on Jade? Try your luck betting on Jade?